So we're going to start with the one thing reading for you, Capricorn, and then I'm going to do the new love reading in the same video after this. I'll have it time stamped, and I'm doing that because I'm going to be short on time later this week, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to make time to get to the other reading. So just doing both of them in one reading. Pardon me. All right, Capricorn, what is your one thing for you to focus on so that you can get closer to your good? You can manifest your desires. Sometimes this shows up as a romantic read. Sometimes it's been a career or simply friendship. So it's kind of a mixed bag, and it's a catch-all. I always do love readings, but there's been a couple of careers in here. So it's whatever comes out, comes out. All right, we've got the Chariot. Forward movement and being assertive and getting what you want. We got the Devil here. So we've got, let's see, is that going to work? Can I put that there? Yeah, not really. All right, so we've got the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and then we've got the Page of Swords. Pardon me. So it's about either finding a new normal with the disconnect that has happened. Like it feels like you were weighing your options and trying to adjust, but in doing so, you kind of, is it that you realized you don't want this forward movement, or you're doubting that it's viable, and right now you're kind of at this impasse where you're not dealing with the other party. Now keep in mind, other party could be friend, family member, career choice. This is a mixed bag, but it's you feeling like you're being held back because we got forward movement here and we've got something holding you back. So what's going on? All right. Whoops. Hi. So Four of Cups, Seven of Wands, Six of Wands, Three of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Strength. Interesting. That's shown up. 4, 5 of Swords. I can't remember where it was, but this showed up in the exact combination. Can't remember which reading it was. Pardon me. Okay, so it's funny, for as either disappointed or stuck on how you feel you are, you're also in conflict, and it's also about being stubborn. Now, if it's not you that's being stubborn, it is somebody else. It's the other person involved in this. They're feeling pretty resolute about their position. And so you both are kind of stuck and fixed on how you feel about something. So if you're thinking about forward movement, and you're trying to, I don't know, it feels like you think you weren't getting what you should have gotten out of this exchange or interaction in this situation. And there's a subsequent feeling of disconnect, and now there's barely any interaction. If there is interaction with this other party, it is superficial. Pardon me, I don't know what's going on with my throat here. Some water. If there is interaction, it is, well, it's stilted is what it is, because both of you are resolute on how you feel. And this is about moving past trying to be right in the situation, because this is about working together. This is about laying down the swords and working together. So what is this working together then? Is this to what end? I mean, to get you two back on the right track, or to get you two to resolve as friends and then you go your separate way, or to come to an amicable ending period with friends. Otherwise, this couldn't be not romantic. Is it someone extending the olive leaf? Is that what it is? Or is this you coming to terms with the fact that you aren't suited for this person? Is that what it is? We got 2 5s here. That is vigils. So both of you are in your own camps. somebody needs to extend the olive branch and to say, look, we need to work together on this. I think we want the same thing, but we need to be able to move past that which is holding us back. Now, this could be romantic. It could be you in a disagreement with a coworker, a family member, whatever. This is about working together, setting aside your differences, excuse me, acknowledging the elephant in the room. But I feel like this is you. There's something about you deciding to not move forward with the same person or the same situation. Maybe you're leaving a job. What is going on here? What's this Six of Wands about? No, okay, what's this Six of Wands and this Three of Pentacles? What's this Six of Wands about? Capricorn. Okay, so it's like an exit interview, basically. It's this Three of Cups. Okay, so this is not your time to be a part of this situation. This is about you recognizing that which is no longer serving you and cutting it out. Maybe it's parting as friends. Maybe it's giving your 2-week notice and not burning any bridges. Maybe it's you saying, you know what, I'm just not feeling it anymore, and I did just come and clean. Instead of this no talking nonsense, this is about you feeling like it's just not a good situation for you to be in anymore. And instead of getting out of it peaceably or amicably, there's this sort of conflict and stubbornness and feeling resolute. And I think this is about you saying, you know what, it's just not the right time for me right now, or I'm just not feeling the same. And instead of 2 sixes, that's irritability. Yeah, so we've got vigils and irritability. This is not the situation for you. Whatever you are involved in, this is not the situation for you. You need to get out of it and move on. And from that will come stability and strength and the right things happening at the right time. But it comes about you making the first move to get on the same page, putting what you want out there and letting the rest take care of itself and letting it go. Putting your position out there and then letting it go, which could look like that's what you did here, but this is that being staunch and stubborn and resolute and feeling disappointed and disconnected and instead extend the olive branch. I don't know what situation this is about, but you make the first move, take control of the situation. This is what I want, this is what I don't want. You leave it open-ended and then you let go. And you go about your life and your business. And you might be solo for a while, but this is about you being in a much more secure position instead of being with someone or something that does not make you happy and there's no potential for forward movement. This is about cutting things out of your life that get you closer to your good or to what you want. This situation is not for you, at least not right now. It's not making you happy. You and the other party are feeling held back. There's conflict, there's strife. Both of you are being stubborn, or both of you feel pretty resolute and strongly about your positions. And it doesn't look like they're going to be the one to extend the olive branch or initiate. So it's going to be, if you want out of this situation, it's going to be incumbent upon you to make the first move and leave it open-ended and just say, you know, I think we've done I think my time involving this situation is done and I'm ready to start off on my own and explore other things, however that gets translated per your situation. But this is about you cutting ties with what no longer serves you anymore. Okay, so we got 2 5s, 2 6s, and 2 7s. Interesting. So we got vigils, irritability, and news. Finding out new things, having new experiences. Okay. All right. So I'm vague for a reason because this doesn't have to be just romance. If it is, it's about you not being happy with the person anymore because things just aren't changing. And if you're like, well, if nothing's going to get any better, what am I doing here? I don't want to be stagnant. I want to move forward. I want to be out there living life. All right. So what else for Capricorn? What else for Capricorn? You could be dealing with Capricorn or a Leo or a Taurus or a Cancerian. This is about a person who is taking prominent interest right now for you. And this is, so we've got the man and the garden. This is someone who is not ready to make a commitment, someone who enjoys being single. This is also somebody who quite possibly you're just not on the same page with. And you two are not in agreement. There's not much that you're agreeing on. There's a lot of conflict. You two just want simply different things, and they cannot give you or offer you what you can offer. So this is not the person for you. You two aren't on the same page, so you can't move forward together. So this is about you. They're going to leave the situation the way it is. They're very passive when it comes to things like that. They just assume go on to the next thing. So you're going to have to be the one after you're feeling like what's going on, and they're juggling me and another person or the situation. This is about you, feeling that disconnect, and perhaps communication is only online or whatnot, but this is about you taking the reins and saying, okay, I'm calling it. I need a reversal of this situation, and I want somebody that can give what I can give. You don't say that, but as far as your affirmation or that little wish that you want to write down on a piece of paper and plant or ritualize somehow so that it does come to fruition and get you closer, you're good. It could be something as simple as I release that which is holding me back and move towards my higher good, or I am in alignment with what is best for me. I move towards my goal with ease. Something like that. Something affirming your progress or forward movement towards what you want. So every day I'm getting ready for that perfect soulmate, or just something that affirms getting closer and moving forward. All right, what else for Capricorn? What else? Look at that, Knight of Cups. Okay, so this is probably what's waiting for you after you cut out that which is no longer serving you in your life. You will be ready to accept an offer that someone is wanting to offer you. However, this is probably also, because there's two people here, but in terms of your other person, this is probably what's at issue is they're not making an offer. An offer is not coming forward that you really would feel better about this relationship being exclusive or just between the two of you, and they don't see it that way. So it is time for you to cut things out that no longer serve you and to get you closer to that what you want. Okay, so Capricorn, I hope this was helpful. This is your one thing reading for you to concentrate on. This is about you cutting away things that no longer serve you, taking a look at your situation. Is it what you want? If it's not, start taking steps to sever yourself from it so you can get closer to what you do want. All right, so that's the one thing for you to concentrate on right now. The one thing for you to focus on is what you do want and getting rid of what you don't want. I am now going to clear the cards away, and I will get started with the new love reading in a minute. If you want to stick around, otherwise I will see you later. I thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a good July. Hi Capricorn, again, if you're sticking around, this is your new love reading for July 2019. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes out to Fire Intuition. Sorry, is it Fire Intuition? Oh dear. Gosh, I don't think I said it in the beginning either. Uh-oh. It looks like, let's see, what did I put here? Yeah, Fire Intuition Tarot. That's who it is. Love and support to her, and hopefully you get a chance to stop by, check her out, and show her some love and support. It's kind of nice because sometimes once in a while they'll show up in the comments, like they'll they'll stop by and thank me, or just, you know, say, hey, appreciate it. And I do it because, for one thing, you know, it's about everybody being able to have access to what they need, but also YouTube has stopped recommending related channels and things like that. So, I mean, they still suggest videos, but as far as, oh, here's another related channel, they don't do that anymore. So a lot of people are not getting the exposure that they had a chance to get before. All right, Capricorn, your new love, true love. Quite possibly true love. Doesn't have to be. For July 2019 for Capricorn. All right. Capricorn, new love. What is coming towards you? New love situation. 10 of Wands. So you might be like, where is this person or the situation you're in? You're just like, oh God, it's a lot of work. Perhaps you're just, this is the workaholic card. And Capricorn, you do work pretty darn hard, so probably getting sick of the daily grind and would like a little bit of romantic excitement, perhaps. 8 of Pentacles, 2 worker cards. Who are you working? Okay. 5 of Pentacles. The Devil. I've seen that one before. The World. There's that ending again. King of Cups. So this could be Capricorn or Pisces. All right. You got the Page of Cups there. What else for Capricorn? King of Wands. Okay, so all right, the King of Wands. That could be Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, but you got 2 kings here. So this is, this feels like a relationship you're actually working on, and it feels like this is a situation that you already know. If you're not already working on something with someone, this could be a liaison or a dalliance you have at work with someone. All right. They're not going to be dating anybody. So where you might still be attached to somebody though, but your person is not. All right. Perhaps you meet somebody at work and then you have to end your present situation, because we got 2 people here. All right. What's this 5 of Pentacles about? What's this 5 of Pentacles? The Emperor. Okay, so it could be Aries. So, yeah, this is someone that you're going to meet. I think, okay, here's the thing. I think you're going to be transitioning out of a situation that you're already in. And you're going to, so this is like a load being heavy. These are both worker cards. But the thing is, this is either harvest or punishment. And it feels like you're working really hard on this situation that you don't really, it's just that the cost is greater than the payoff at this point. And yet this is working on something that you love to work on. So there's a difference. This is hard work, and it's like, oh God, you're weary and it's hard and it's just too much. This is working just as hard, but you enjoy it, and it's something that you know will come to fruition and you like it. So, what's this Devil about? What's this Devil about? Interesting. What's this World about? Okay, you know what? You're in between 2 people. You're gonna meet somebody connected, not at work, but connected to your work. They're gonna be single and free and not want any kind of commitment. And you, frankly, you'd be just fine with that, because you're kind of involved in something right now that you need to leave. You need to cleave from this situation. It needs to end. It's going to unexpectedly rear its head again and drag you back into the drama. And you don't need that. You really would like to be free of it and to move on. And anything you feel for anybody is not going to be any kind of instant attraction from across the room, this and that, because I think you're kind of world weary and battle worn from the situation that you either just ended or that you need to end. So this is going to have to be somebody that you have a lot in common with, that is low drama, that's not into attachments right now. I don't think you're going to want somebody that is into, it doesn't mean that you can't have it later, but right now that's not what's going to be about for you. You don't want any kind of attachments. You kind of want to just keep things fresh and new and light. So a little banter, a little flirting, a little spending time with each other on the same kind of hobby, the same kind of things that you enjoy doing. Maybe this is a crush at work that you see intermittently, but it's certainly not anything that you're into developing. This person is just as autonomous and single in their own right. They don't have anything going on either, so it's going to be kind of slow going for you, Capricorn. You're still going to have another situation that you are going to have to be working on closing out. And if I'm honest, it looks like they're going to find out that you are moving on, or there's something about you being done with them or closing out, and just when you're ready to start kind of socializing, or you feel like you've gotten out under the weight of that situation, they're going to come running back in. And this is not someone that lets go easily, so just be aware of that there might be some drama. And I could see why you're kind of hesitant to take things to the next level, or even look for anything that would be a relationship. You just want to have the feelings again. You just want to be around someone that enjoys your company or that you like. But certainly let's not even call it anything. I just got out from under something really super heavy. I don't even want to define how I feel or define any kind of even connection. But, you know, I'll see you tomorrow at work and I like looking at your butt. I mean, not that you say it, but you know what I mean? It's just, it's almost like it was such drudgery then to kind of have this little crush or this interest somewhere else. It's like, oh God, I'm not dead inside. It kind of feels good to and I don't mean to belittle what you're going through, but it looks like it feels like it's pretty rough. What's this world about? What's this world card about? Sorry about the noise. I got the fan on. What's this world card about? Oh. Yeah, you need to end what you're in so you can heal. You've got something in about 4 months that is going to be waiting for you, but now is not the time certainly for that. It could be this newfound person that you have that little work crush on. Doesn't have to be. This could just be you noticing like, oh, I just want to be doing what I want to do when I want to do it, because it feels like whoever you're with is a lot of work and they require a lot of attention and care, and it's just simply too much. It's one-sided, it's a lot of work, it's very demanding, and you are not about coming out of that and going right into anything else that would obligate you. You just want to be under yourself, working on what you want to work on, spending your time how you want to spend it, doing your own thing, living your day-to-day life, and taking care of yourself only. So before anything gets started with this new person that is connected to your work somehow, this is about you getting out from under the situation that you are in now and ending it and waiting until the drama dies down, because quite honestly, this is somebody that is going to find out they're just not going to let go easily. And so this is about you getting out from under that situation and healing from that, and taking the time, having it be a definitive ending, and then dealing and basically healing from that, recouping, regenerating, having faith, starting to renew and restore your depleted stores. Just being able to be out from under the weight of somebody's needs and demands and obligations and temper and It's this King of Cups. Here's your other person. Here's your other person that is coming along in 3 to 4 months. We got the Page of Cups and we got the King of Cups. Could be Pisces, Capricorn. What's this King of Cups about? Oh, interesting. Okay, so you two, interesting. The Hermit, so it could be Virgo or Pisces. But it looks like both of you are going to have this sort of, excuse me, detachment and needing to heal, Capricorn, in common. Is it that you're in counseling? There's something, look at 2 Kings is wise counsel or minor counsel, right? And then we've got this whole lack of faith and feeling this disconnect and needing to restore that. And is this you talking to someone being in some kind of group situation or some kind of where it's like, you know, you and your friends get together and it's just, it's a group of friends, a group of people, something to where there's a gathering and you're both, you find somehow that you have the same type of situation in common to where you're both grieving or you're both trying to get out from under the weight of just a really heavy attachment. Trying to move on. It's really kind of, ugh. This person could be a fire sign. They don't have to, but it's someone that is, it feels like they're a little farther along in the process than you are as far as where they're at, how far they've come, their understanding of their own situation, that sort of thing. This is someone very firmly in the seat of control. And they're much more in control of their situation. It feels like you might still be kind of reacting and having to deal with unexpected issues of someone that just can't seem to let go. So in a way, they're kind of somebody that you find you have a lot in common with, but there's also a very slow going attraction or at least connection that might develop, but not for another 3 or 4 months because you are not ready for that yet. All right. What else for Capricorn? So, I don't know who this person, well, of course I don't know, but you're going to meet them this month, but it's not going to start going down that road like, oh, hey, until probably around November-ish, October, November-ish. Just saying. All right. What else for Capricorn? The alliance will be formed this month, shall we say. What else for Capricorn? Oh, good gracious, look at that. Ace of Cups. Okay. This could be a birth. Right here we got Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Doesn't have to be, but this could be, we got parenthood here. We got the King of Cups, Page of Cups, and Ace of Cups. That parent, this could be birth, just saying, doesn't have to be. But for some of you, that could be involved in the situation somehow. So this is the Ace of Cups. So this is what you got coming. This right here, this Ace of Cups is coming, like I said, but and it's going to be very small for right now because you're going to have to deal with some fallout and some drama and getting some time for yourself to finally start to heal, to make sure that this ending sticks with this person. And then this is what's coming. This will be later. This is what's waiting for you, that sort of thing. But not until you get control over this situation that you've just had enough of. Okay. What else for Capricorn? Oh, is that a card? Oh, that's a card. Hold on a minute, pardon me. Alright. Capricorn. 2 cards, please, Capricorn. So we got Whip. And we got Garden. Huh. I think that came up in the last, I think that came up in the one thing. Okay, so this is, this is the Knight of Wands, if we're looking at the tarot. So you got the Whip and the Garden. So this is Knight of Wands and Eight of Swords. Knight of Wands, Eight of Swords. Interesting. So this is about needing to get out in front of something and handle it. It's also kind of dramatic because it could be explosive arguments. It could be arguing. It could be just a really taxing, tiresome situation. So we've got, which is a Ten of Wands here. And then that Garden, which is, what did I say it was? Was it the Eight of Swords? Oh, rats. Oh, yes, it's the Eight of Swords. So that's all about being decisive, taking action. So I hate to say solving your own problems, but making a decision. This is about, perhaps this is about an unexpected exit. Knight of Wands, Eight of Swords. Unexpected, getting out in front of something and handling it and just taking your exit after an explosive fight. Again, this could be, or like arguments, heated words, not being on the same page, and deciding to go rogue, to be independent of a situation that is nothing but arguments and troublesome. This is the Whip and the Garden. So pretty much the same thing here too. This is arguments about someone not wanting to be committed. Someone that wants to, they basically want to be in and out of relationships. There's just no commitment there. So it could be that that's what your troublesome situation is about, that you're trying to get out from under and to heal from and to move forward. And it's good that you are, because quite frankly, you're going to meet somebody who has a similar background to you, but will be much more. It's almost like they'll be a source of comfort and of advice, because they're going to have a much better handle on their situation. They've been where you are, but certainly a lot more that you find in common. You can't build, a relationship on Woundology, at least not a successful one, right? This is coming, but it's not going to happen until 3 or 4 months down the road, because you've still, again, got to get a handle on this situation that seems to be dragging out for you and holding you back. Okay, Capricorn, that was your new love reading. I hope this was helpful. I wish you luck with this. The sooner you can get out from under this situation, the better. It's just not good for you. Look, we got the Devil and the Ten of Wands, ugh, and arguments, ugh. You got this Ace of Cups waiting for you. Okay, I hope to see you in the next reading. I wish you luck and safe passage with this, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.